So we're going to continue on with guard retention. Yeah, we'll probably be the last week of doing this, and then we'll switch it up to something else next week. But we'll start with something. We'll start with this, and we're trying to work our way into some other little bits and pieces and explore some other things. So let's start with this. I'm going to start. Chris is standing. I'm sitting. I'm seated. I've got my elbow-knee connection, like we were saying before. Elbow-knee connection. Okay. He's got to try and get past my legs and occupy this space. Yeah. So he's got to try and occupy this space between my arm and my hip. Okay. And this is what it essentially means to pass guard. Yeah. My goal is to try and stop him. Okay. He is not allowed to get any upper body control. He can only control my legs. All right. So he's only allowed to control my legs to try and pass. Myself, I can use whatever I want to try and retain guard. Okay. So he can only grab my legs. So he can grab here, he can grab there, wherever he wants. Yeah. I've got to just try. He's not allowed to get underhooks. He's not allowed to grab my head or anything like this. No upper body control, just lower body control. Okay. I've got to do my best to try and keep a guard. Okay. Keep changing. So, you know, if you can't pass, just change over. Yeah. It's quite a few people. So let's do it in groups of 3. Okay. So you have groups of 3 and just keep changing. One person resting, one person, 2 people training. The person who's watching, just try and observe, and then you can give feedback as well. And if you want, you can give feedback during the roll as well. So if you go, try doing this, put your arm there, don't try that. So just try and coach a little bit as well. Everyone cool? Makes sense? Okay, grab a group and give it a go. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's go 6 minutes then, so you got a little bit more time. All right. Get everyone to come over this way a little bit. So you're not allowed to grab his upper body, you can only grab the legs. Going to the toilet. That's it. Good, good. Nice. Yeah. That's it. That's it. That's it. Try to get around to there. Try and occupy that space. Good work. So try and get past those legs. Yeah. So no upper body, just lower body control. Good work, everyone. Just trying to maintain that guard, yeah? Trying to maintain and retain that guard. Maintain and retain that guard. Yes. How do I defeat an undefeated black belt?
How do you become that?
It's good, it's good. Get those legs away. That's it. You're supposed to be watching, helping. Being defeated an undefeated black belt. Nice. No upper body control, just the legs. That's all good. No upper body control, just the legs. So still nothing on the upper body, Tom, just the legs. Just the legs. Good, good, good. Beauty. Careful with the knees there. Good. Nice. And you're going to try and stop her, try and keep your legs in front of you.
Nice.
Nice, good. Try and move that. Oh, beep, whoop, beep, whoop. Okay, reset. Change.
Ready?
That's it. Good. 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 Good.
I am natural.
I'll do it. Yeah. Yeah.
The way that Chris holds it though, it looks cooler.
Stand up.
You can put that, all the way.
Switch it around. Okay. Over. This one. In there. This one. No. This one in there. This one. Through and in there. Something like that. Good work. Minute left, guys. Minute left. Good. Remember, no upper body control. So looking to block to you. Block, redirect. Block, redirect, leading edge. For any seconds. Snuck in. Turned around and was like, you appeared. Yeah. Time. What was really interesting for me to watch is everyone from the beginning was trying to win the engagement phase. So everyone was trying to win that hand battle to get to either the legs to pick up. I know we're putting the constraint of not being able to touch the upper body, but everyone was trying to either get the legs or to get an established guard, which was quite good, quite interesting to see. Saw some nice reversals, some nice sweeps coming out. That was great. Not necessarily what I was going for with with the task, but whatever comes up, comes up. So that was really good. How did you guys feel? What were you guys doing? Did you guys get used to basing and redirecting, blocking, redirecting, that sort of stuff? Or not get around to that because everyone had already established the guard and...
I like flattening out the heads.
Flatten out, yeah. Okay, yeah, to get in the middle. So as a person on top? Yeah? Okay, what about a person on the bottom? Did you manage to find the leading edge to start with? Did you manage to identify the leading edge of what was coming towards you, how you can kind of block it, or frame it, redirect it?
I was really trying to keep that connection.
The knee, elbow knee connection, that was good.
He was redirecting my legs quite nicely, so then I couldn't.
Kind of get, yeah. So he was using a good, turning frames into levers. Yeah, trying to get the frame and twist and turn, use that to, which is attached to your hip to try and turn the person. Okay, cool. All good stuff. All good stuff. It's just to get you guys moving and thinking about trying to redirect. Yeah. Okay, Kristen, please. So this time round, if you go on your back, I'm gonna start on my knees. Okay. We're going to start with, you're already going to be past the legs in some description, okay? But you've not obtained this, occupied this space, okay? So you can either start with both legs to one side, yeah, hugging the legs like this if you want, or you can shelve it. So you can have one leg here, shelved over your leg, okay? So this is up to you. Do all, so try both, yeah? Hugging both legs or shelving the legs, okay? Person here, person underneath has got to try and retain their guard, okay? Or get back their guard, okay? So they've got to try, I'm guessing what most of you guys, you're going to frame, you're going to try and get your hips back, and you're going to get back, okay? Cool, makes sense. Person on top, you, once again, all you're trying to do is occupy that space between their, where their ribs are, between their armpit and their hips, yeah? Once you occupy that space, excellent, reset. But you're starting past the legs now, yeah? Or at least controlling the legs, okay? Make sense? Cool. This time, you can get the upper body control. Okay, so if you're on top, you can start hugging the head and getting upper body control. Okay, everyone cool? Good work, give that a try. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, if you don't feel sore, don't do it. Okay, let's go again. 6 minutes. Let's go. Yes. Shelving. It's something you can do for IKEA. So if you pop up, shelving, setting the leg over here. So yeah, so you've got one leg in. Yes, that's it. Over the top there. There you go. Okay. Yep. That's it. Retained, good, start again. Good. Try and find that lead edge. Try and find that lead edge to try and get yourself back. That's good, that's good, that's good. I like it, nicely built up on that base. Really good, no, that's cool, good reversal. Stop, that's it, time. Excellent, well done. Okay, good work, well done, good work. Good. You guys good? Yeah. You good? Yeah, you good? Yeah. I think so. Oh. Okay, so again, thinking about building on your base, yeah? Transferring your lever to the other side of the body, so you're building on your base onto your elbow or your hands. Welcome to Jiu-Jitsu, there you go. Nice, good, there's a leg. Brilliant, there you go. Excellent, guards back. That's it. Think, hey. Definitely not. Think about trying to come up on your elbow to create space. There's a guard there.
Holding both legs.
Try redirecting the elbow. Yeah. Pushing the elbow away. There you go, nice. That's it. Can you use your elbow to scoot yourself back? Nice, there's your frames, you got it back. There you go, there's your guard. You got it back. As soon as you get your knees back in front of you, you're all good. You okay, mate? Yeah. Down pass. Guards back. Great. Grab me. Mermaid. I like it. That's a guard. Nice work. Ooh, with that leg nearly there. Nearly there. Occupied. Occupado is what they would say. Occupado. Nice work, Laurie. I like it. Slowly crawling up. Nice, nice. Nice work, nice, nice, nice. Yes. Come right out, good. The other thing to think about, which you were starting to do, is to pass the head.
Uh-huh.
So if the head is on one side, and I'm here,
Yeah.
she wants the head here to pass.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you push the head onto this side,
Right.
you're redirecting their body to get your leg back. Guards back. Nah, not okay? You resting?
Why do some people play flick?
Click.
I don't know if they do something.
Pressure. It's a release of pressure.
Not very good for joints.
Not if you do it loads of times, and it's not if it's high, if it's cartilage, it's not good.
Right.
But if you just pop in, let's go. Come on, focus. Let's go. Focus is strength.
Right, right.
35 seconds. Oh, nearly. Easy. I like this. This is good. Good, good, good. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Knees back, knees back. Very good. Time. Great work, everybody. The main thing we're using is frames. Yeah. So we're using frames to try and stop the person from getting into occupying that space, right? So if I've got Chip, if he comes around, if he goes past my legs, I'm using my arms to frame. Yeah. Generally speaking. Yeah. Or we can be here. We spoke about this a little bit last week, where I'm framing off of the neck here, and I'm using this hand to scoot my hips back to try and regain my frames here. Yeah. Or if he starts to pass the legs, I can start putting a foot or a foot here to try and, again, use my legs as frames. Yeah. So I can either use my arms as a frame, yeah, or my knees and legs as frames. Agreed? Okay. So this time around, and we are gonna look at this a little bit more. We're gonna play around with it. I'm gonna start standing again. So the person's standing. This time I've got one hand on the knee. Okay. His goal is to try and put his knee on my chest. Okay. So he's got to utilize forward pressure to do that. Okay. All right. So he's going to try and get past. He's going to try and put this knee on my hips. Okay. Good. Cool. So we're going to end up here. So he's going to start trying to come around and get his knee on my hip. All right. Keep going. So keep trying forward. Okay. My goal is to try and stop him from doing that. But I'm going to utilize my hips and my butt as a frame. Okay. I'm not utilizing my arms or my legs anymore. In fact, his legs are taken out of the way. Yeah. So I'm going to try and utilize my hips as a frame. All right. We're going to get in our groups. We're going to spend just a small amount of time just so you can play with this movement of trying to use your hips as a frame. Okay. Let's start with the person standing. You can use your hips on the leg. So as he starts to come around, okay. The closer he gets, the more I'm using my hip, yeah, to bring my legs back in front. Okay. You can start slow. You can move slow. You can move quicker. You control the speed in which you want to train it. Okay. I want you to try and utilize your hips as a frame. Okay, we will talk about the movement a little bit more afterwards, but I just want to try and see where you guys are at and see what comes out in the wash to start with, and then we'll wash it again. Everyone cool? And again, and again, and again. All right, cool. Grab a new group and give it a go. 1, 2, 3. Just try and play around with it. Try and play around with it. Just add a bit of pressure. Try to put the knee on the chest, yeah? On their chest. So you can use, try not to, just try and you go forward with your knee. All right. literally.
I'm trying to get to that position.
Yes, yeah. Yep. Okay. But you're just, again, just trying to utilize forward pressure. Allow them to move. I want you to see if they can try and use their hips as frames. I'll do 3 minutes. Undefeated blue belt? Not until you're defeated. Maybe until you're defeated. What, me personally? Just in general? Yeah, sure. Yeah, you'd have to go competition. Otherwise, yeah, but yeah, you'd have to. You'd do a lot. Would be pretty cool. Undefeated blue belt. Well, first you need a blue belt. First you need a blue belt, right? How would you be undefeated? Okay, let me see. As he starts to come around, so he's coming around that way. No, you're going the right way. You don't need to come up on your knees though. You're just trying to utilize your frame, so you're going to go onto your elbow. That's it. That's it. So as he comes around, and then you come back. Yeah. So you're going to have to allow him to come past your legs a little bit. So, yeah. So as he starts to come around, so if I'm here, he starts to come around. Look. So I'm following a little bit. So my hands were here, as he's here. My hips. Yeah. Yeah, he's already beaten you. Right. Yeah. It's already beaten the legs, already beaten the pass. You're just gonna lead with your butt. That's it. You nearly had it, you nearly had it. You just need to push your butt up this way. Yes, that's it. And bring it, there it is. That's the beginning of it, that's the beginning of it. Let's try and do that. Oh, you did it. Where did you go? That's amazing. Do that again. Sorry, I got totally distracted. I got really distracted. So you come here, you come past, that's it. So you don't need to come onto your knee. So I want you to come off your hand, that's it, or even onto your shoulder. Okay, now do it. There it is, but not on your knee, so you're not turning. You're just gonna lift your butt and then bring your leg back in front of you. There it is. So no, it's essentially, yeah, you're just pushing your hip in place. Yes, and then legs come back. There it is. Okay, that's, yeah. If you want some more time, have some more time. It's all good. If you want a bit more time, Okay, guys, so you picked up a few things that you want to do, picked up a few ideas. Okay, so look. If I can stay up here, right? So if he's come around past my legs, okay? If I'm here, or I'm blocking onto the knee or blocking on me here, yeah? As he starts to push in, if he puts pressure on me, sometimes this will start to break down, okay? So the pressure in this arm will start to break down. So I may have to start using my forearm as a means to regain structure, yeah? So from here, as he starts to put pressure, I might end up having to do that. If you can get away with just framing here, moving your hips back, more power to you. Yeah? But sometimes what might happen is, as he starts to push in, you end up flat onto your shoulder. Yeah? Not necessarily the end of the world, okay? But the big mistake a lot of people will make is this. I've passed my legs, so do you know what I'm going to do? Is I'm going to reset by turning in to get my frames, and I give him the pass. Yeah, it's a very common thing for people to do. Is once the legs are passed here, is they'll go onto the side as they start to come around. They go, oh, I need to shrimp. I need to create space for my hips to move away. But as soon as you turn in, you give them the pass. You've flattened yourself out for them. Okay, so this is when we start using what we'll call like a half Granby. Okay, this is when we start using our hip as a frame. So as I'm here, as he starts to come in, I use my hip and I lead to bring myself back. Okay, so my hip goes in the air. As he starts to come in, look, my hip comes up and I come back. So my feet stay on the floor and I lead with my hip. Okay, so if you want, just for a little bit with your groups, just push my legs to one side, hip and back. Push my legs the other way, hip and back. Okay, so try and get into this motion of up on my shoulder, hip in the air. So look, both my feet are on the floor, my hip is in the air, then I can start working my way back. Okay, up on my shoulder, hip in the air, and work my way back. Okay, but I want the person on top to just move your legs from side to side. So they move from one way, they start coming around, hip up, and come back. Cool, does that make sense? Yeah? All right, grab a new group, work together and try and see if you can play around with that a little bit. Remember, like I say, the movement is just this. Here, I go up on my shoulder, so I've got my frame, look, up on my shoulder and on my feet. 1, 2, and back. Cool. Makes sense? I'll show you this side of the room. So I come here, up on my shoulders, and come back. Yeah?
When did you say shoulders?
I meant shoulder. Good point. I know, they love it. Kids, mate, kids, they love it. Pick you apart. All right, everyone good? Okay, grab a new group, give that a go. 1, 2, 3. And then that one comes around. Good? You good? So he's pushing. So push. So first thing you want to try and do is come onto your hips. So as I push this way, okay, you're going to go right up on your shoulder, put your feet on the floor, put your hip. There it is. There it is. Now bring that. There it is. Got it. There it is. Got it? Yeah. I just see you were looking on. I was like,
I did it a second ago, but the person you move has to move with us.
you've got to move to that side, right? So you come around here. Yes. Yes. Got it. So you look like a deer. Hips, back, boom. That's it. Go on, Tom. Go on, Tom. So you're flip-flop. That's it. More onto your shoulders and hip high and yeah. Hip, yeah. That's better. That's better. Stick your elbow in. So, you see you twisted in. Go back again. Feels wrong. Again, it feels wrong, it's right. Oh yeah. There it is. Better, better, better. Okay, try and get a little bit closer to him this time. So as you go round, you're a bit closer. Hip up and back. Yes. Don't overshoot though. hip up, and leg comes back. Yes, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Knees. That's it. Can you do it?
I sort of did once.
I thought I did it once. So up and then up onto both feet. So where you want to try and start with? Can you got it?
You tell me.
So if I come around here, yeah. So I've pushed you this way. There it is, and back. Yeah. So when you come up on your shoulder, so just do the first part, and I'll tell you when to free. So I push your legs this way, and up, go right up on the shoulder. That's the first position. That's the first position. Yeah. Because your hip is now the frame. So if I come in here, leg comes up. Yes. That's it. So it's a bridge up onto your shoulder. There. Oh, it's close. It's close. It's close. So if I come here, so I push one side. Now go right up onto your shoulder. Yes, that's it. You're getting it. You're getting it. But just trying to get that initial up onto both feet on the floor. Yeah, initial one. But you got the idea. You got the idea there, yeah? All right. Let's see y'all do it.
I'm leaving a leg behind, Chris.
Why? Up, there, back, that's it. Just don't think about it. That's it. As she comes in, hips, back. Yeah, yes. Yes. Good. Right, let's do it, Danny. Let's do it, Danny. You got this. You got this. It's only a half inversion. So turn, hips. Okay, so when you do the initial one, just go onto one shoulder and try and lift your hips up as high as they can go. And go right up onto your toes. So put your bum in the air. There. Yeah, that's better. That's better. That's better. That's the idea. That's the idea. So now, yeah. Yes. So you've got the movement. Okay. There it is. There it is. The hip is there. So now just try and focus on getting height on that hip. So, Joe, as you come through, I put my bum in the air. See how I'm on my shoulder? As she comes through, she comes around, bum up. And come back. Yeah? Yeah. But you get the movement. That's good. That's what. Another minute or so. There you go, you are getting it, you're getting it, he's getting it. Yeah. Whoa, nice. You guys okay? It'll take a little while. It'll take a little while. Yeah. Yes, that's it. You put my feet on the floor and I lift my hip in the air. Yeah. And that's what creates that frame. No. Yeah, and then the foot comes up. Okay, time. Okay, how did you find? I see most of you guys are kind of getting that movement, yeah? Like Jack was saying, like a big thing to focus on is where my feet are, yeah? So when I'm here, as he's passed, look, my feet are staying on the floor. So this has gone to the other side here, and my hip goes up, but my feet stay on the floor, so my butt is in the air. This is what's my frame, yeah? This is my frame to bring my leg round. My leg then makes it like a rainbow, like an arch over my head. So it doesn't go like just back, yeah? It comes up and around. comes up and over my head. Yeah. That's it. Ah, yeah. Just like that. You got it. Okay, so this time we're going to start, but we're going to start again, but we're going to start on our knees this time. So you go on your back. I want you to start here. Okay, so I'm going to start with one leg across, sort of shelved over one leg. All right. Okay, my goal once again is to try and get past. So I'm going to try and push the legs to one side here. Okay, I want to try and get to chest to chest. Okay, you're going to try and get your frames, well, to try and get your guard back. Yeah, utilizing the Granby. Yeah, but utilizing your hips. Okay, so as I come forward, gets his hips back, brings his legs in. Okay, so start slow, like light pressure, and then you can start adding more pressure on. Okay, all right, but you're going to start here. So he's starting to come across, yeah. As I'm starting to try and come in, look. And he starts to get his hips back in front. It's exactly the same movement as we've just done, just a little bit tighter. Everyone cool? Good? Okay. Either stick with the same or change groups, I don't mind. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Try and get that arch with your leg over your head. Great, mate. You know what we get? A purple belt. If you're an undefeated blue belt, you'd get a purple belt. Because you're an undefeated blue belt? Because you'd be an undefeated blue belt. Ash, let's talk. Let's go. Focus is strength. Let's go. Yes. Get your knee, this knee. That's how. Yes. So you're shelving it. That's it. So you're shelving his leg there. That's it. And you want to start coming around this way to get to the side. Okay? Yep. Let's go. So as you start coming around, get that turn, get that hip up high. No, you had it right. Just didn't quite get your hip up enough. That's all. Yeah. Try and aim to try and get that leg over your head this way. Yeah, that's it. Butts in the air and leg crack. Rainbow. Rainbow. Nice. That was good. That was good. That was really good. Sit, hip up more, hip up more. There it is. There it is. There's the hip. Good, nice. Rainbow. Rainbow. With this leg up and over. Not that rainbow. Yep, that's it. You gotta try and come around this way. Go, try and get your chest on his chest. Go. There it is. There it is. Keep trying. Get that chest on his chest. That's it. There it is. He's back. He's back to the guard. Crazy little. Woo. That's it. Switch. You're supposed to try and stay on your shoulders more than your neck. So you don't really want to be right the way back over your neck. You want to be more on your upper, this part here. Androids? What? Oh, deltoids, not deltroids. Back against all you can't away. That's it. So you put driving in, try and get up onto your shoulders. There it is. There it is. Okay. And you're going to slide around. Nice, dude. That's awesome. That was awesome. Look at these guys.
Flamboyant rainbow, isn't it?
She's got a flamboyant.
That's my new password.
A flamboyant rainbow. Hips up. And back. That's it. Flamboyant rainbow. Yes, sir. When you've beaten everyone. Like everyone. You can't be defeated.
You can't beat everyone.
Carry on. Well, then you won't be undefeated.
Become a blue
We'll
belt.
go to New Zealand and fight them.
Then what would you have to do though?
Go to New Zealand and fight them.
Would you?
Yeah, because then you'd be an undefeated blue belt. I'd like that title. Other leg. Shelf. That's it. Yes. Start from there. Hips up, leg back. Hips up, leg back. Nice one, Jack. Okay, time everyone. Okay. How was that? Some good work there. Some good work there. See you guys. Probably the best I've seen you guys do Granby's. So that's excellent. That means we're doing something right. I don't really know, man. I don't even know what the hell was I doing before. That's the question. Okay. So just some things to think about. If you can go, you go on your back. So I'm putting the foot here, yeah? So he's got to come up on his hip, yeah? And he's got to bring his leg around this way over his head, yeah? To bring that leg back in front, yeah? In a flamboyant rainbow, yeah? Flamboyant rainbow. If he, that's it. But if he comes up and he doesn't, I can stack this. I can start to bring, if he doesn't bring this leg around, so my arm is extended out to come back, I can look to start changing this into a lever and start bringing it back in tight. And that can stop him from being able to move anything, yeah? So I can start bringing this back down. But if he starts to bring this around over his head, I extend. This now makes my arm weak. So he can start driving down with his leg and he can come back, yeah? That's why we need to have flamboyancy in our rainbows, yeah? If we don't, if it's like this, then it's just gonna, I can just stack this now and push this down, yeah? So it's just things to think about. But the big important thing is using your hip as a frame, yeah? Using your hip as a frame. Otherwise, what can we do? Everyone good? Make sense? Okay, let's do a few rounds then. Call it a day. We're gonna do the 3 minutes again. What we might do is split the room a little bit though. So we'll do 3 minutes. There might be a couple of people resting, and then we'll switch in, move it out. Just because of that space, I don't want people to roll into each other and hurt each other. Okay, cool. Okay, let's give it a go. 1, 2, 3.
Every day is just a holiday. I don't care what the crowd may say. I live my life I love with you.
feeding up an iron night flesh. Them a locust feeding up an iron night flesh. Them a locust feeding up an iron night flesh.